Kids are picky eaters, we all know this, but what do kids love in abundance? Dinosaur chicken nuggets, that's right. Want to make them fancy and possibly even slightly healthier at the expense of it being much more time consuming? Well, too bad, because I bought Dinosaur cookie cutters and we are making the nuggies, but fancy. This journey starts as all do, with science too preoccupied about whether or not it could to determine whether or not it should. And I shouldn't. Hour number 1. We're taking chicken breast, cubing it, and freezing it for about 15 minutes. This is to make it more firm when we drop it into our food processor with some spices like paprika, garlic powder, salt, pepper, and a dash of cayenne pepper, and maybe a little chili powder if we like the kick. We pulse to basically get a pulpy mass of chicken and spices that Jamie Oliver could have shown to those kids, then maybe he wouldn't have been so surprised that they all still wanted to eat chicken nuggets. Show that clip.
Now, who would still eat this?
Next, we need to spread it out flat onto a baking sheet and get it back into the freezer covered for about 15 to 30 minutes or so until it gets a little bit more firm. Evolutionarily, I think it's beautiful that dinosaurs evolved into chickens, and now I'm turning the chicken breasts back into dinosaurs. It's the circle of life, even if it is super gross and unappealing. Okay, once they are a little bit more firm, it's time for me to struggle to get these shapes and keep them properly shaped. I can't express how difficult, time-consuming, and gross this is, but there are so many easier ways to do this. Why did I do it this way? Okay, back into the freezer so the nuggets can firm up. And you know what? Some of these are just going to be boulders. I don't care. Hour number 8. Okay, time has passed, and it's time to see if I can actually bread these. We have milk and eggs mixed together, flour, cornstarch, and salt mixed together, and our semi-frozen nuggies. Okay, let's do it. I'm not even going to try wet hand, dry hand. We're just double dipping these things for maximum coverage, and it's just going to happen. It's taking a long time though, and I need these to be very cold when I drop them in the oil, so keep up the pace, please. Okay, fine. Back in the freezer. I'm just going to do it. Hour number 10. Alright, I gotta heat up the oil now. This is what really killed the dinosaurs, by the way, not a meteor. Unless the meteor contained vegetable oil in a cast iron or Dutch oven. Anyway, we want this to hit 375 Fahrenheit, and we want our nuggies to be pretty dang frozen. Drop them in small batches, let them fry, check the internal temperature. When they hit 165, we pull. Hey, that one's not bad. That one's not so bad either. Most of these, Hour number 20. Okay, what goes better with fancy chicken than mashed potatoes? I could have did these, like, during the several hours that the chickens were freezing. I'm not insane, you are. Peel, I don't know, like 4 or 5 potatoes. Am I supposed to keep track? We're in hour number like 8 billion of chicken nuggets, so who knows? Cut them up into even portions, get them into a pot with water, bring the water to a boil, let it cook for 15 minutes, or until the potatoes are nice and soft, like Mr. Potato Head's soft and velvety insides. Drain the water, add a cup or so of whole milk, 3 tablespoons of butter, salt, and seasoning. I happen to use the same ones as I used for the nuggies. Mix, mash, and make some music. Hour 45. Gravy. The meal, it's gonna be too dry without gravy. I need to make a gravy. Pan on heat. It gets 1 tablespoon of butter melted for each tablespoon of flour. Stir vigorously on low heat till the raw flour smell is gone. Question your existence. Chicken stock. Keep adding in small portions, stirring and combining fully with the flour till you've achieved the proper volume and consistency for what you're trying to do. Season generously with whatever you want. I don't care. I'm beyond help. I'm beyond reason. Actually, this gravy is quite good with the nuggets. Hour 47. Construction has begun on the park. We are just getting started. Should be done before too long. Hour 345. Finally, we've achieved what they never thought we could. We made homemade nuggies. It's just a matter of plating at this point, and look at that. It's beautiful. Elegant even. All this time, and it's been so worth it. A feast for the eyes and the senses. I've never been more proud. Okay, enough of that. Let's see the mashed potato, dinosaur chicken nuggie, volcano eruption. Woo! So worth the 5 weeks I spent on this. Ha! I love this job. Do 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 do. That's all I know.